Do you want preposterously perfect, precariously perky push muscles? Well, ignore me flexing my lats because I thought I could do it quick like that one guy on TikTok. However, I can't. Clearly, not good at it. Thought I figured out the trick. Was not the trick. Struggling. I give up. But I want to thank you for being here with me today about learning how to make a very nice pushy push push day. Yay, yay, yay. Who's excited? I'm excited. Extra push. Extra push. So, one thing when it comes to having stronger push muscles, more pronounced shoulders, stronger triceps, stronger chesticles, is everything that comes together to be able to unify these muscle groups when you are trying to strengthen them individually or all together, or maybe it's in particular to a lift, is going to revolve around the modality and overall rep scheme, intensity, volume, speed, so overall tempo and everything else. Look at me flex. Yeah! It's going to revolve around all those different principles. So let's say you want a stronger bench press or military press. How do you get better at it? Well, you work it, you do it, you do the work, and you find one other lift that's a slight variation, and you do that too. So let's say we want a stronger bench press, we would do a close grip bench press. Or if we wanted a stronger close grip bench press for whatever reason, instead of regular bench press, you would do the other, or you could do a chamber bar press, or you could do a what's it called? What's the thing called? Where you do like a not a pin press, but that's another alternative for pressing power and overall isometric holding power for absolute strength. But you can do a elevated bench press where you have the safety bars a lot higher, where you just practice the bench press lockout. So accessory modalities, think conjugate. If you don't know what conjugate is, use the AI opportunity search engine on Google or ChatGPT or any of those, and it'll give you a nice little summary of what's going on with conjugate. Get a good idea of what the principle is with everything. But if you want me to make a video on it, I totally will. I totally will, just for you, because you're awesome. You want a variation of a lift, right? So if it's military press or incline or flat or decline bench press, mix up the variations. Create a new demand for your body to adapt to that involves pressing with the compound movement. Get better at that. If your numbers go up with that, your numbers for the other lift will also go up. Initially, they'll be a little bit lower because you haven't practiced it, but your ceiling will be a lot higher when you work into it again. So if you want a stronger military press, maybe you need to practice. Maybe you'll need to practice certain compound lifts with barbell that rhyme with uh, uh, pinch press, like bench press. See what I'm saying? And if you want a stronger bench press, then maybe you need a stronger shoulder press. But also, all these heavily vary depending on what your weak point is. And I feel like I'm running around in circles with everything that I'm trying to say. My brain's not working very well today. But doing variations, different modalities of lifts that you want to get better at are going to be a huge win. Okay, that's enough about strength. I've ranted about it for 3 minutes and 25 seconds. So if you want to grow your shoulders, then you need to work it to near failure, right? And if your goal is hypertrophy and you want them to look good, of course, don't neglect the lateral delt and the rear delts. There's a lot of hype around the lateral delts, but do you also work your rear delts? You want everything to look unified and together, and that way everything looks balanced and purposeful. So work them all evenly. But everything you've heard online as far as working them to near failure, not too much volume. Too much volume can actually, I hope I don't missay this. I think it's the AMPK response, and it'll actually inhibit you growing muscle. It'll inhibit muscle protein synthesis, and you won't be able to grow if you do too much volume. It's about intensity within our statistical averages of our volume that everyone should know by now, right? So 3 to 4 sets. Anything more than that, you're kind of pushing it. I'm not saying 5 is going to prevent you from ever getting muscle, but I'm talking about working sets. You've already warmed up, you're into the workout, you're pushing yourself, you're lifting hard, you're lifting heavy. But moral of the story is you need intensity, you need near failure, you need intention, purpose, and you need proper range of motion, activation, cueing. So you need to ensure that you are establishing that quote unquote, even though I don't like this term anymore, mind muscle connection. Extremely important. You need to ensure that you are pushing that muscle as hard as you can within a very specific rep range. So 6 to 12 is the outer parts there. You could argue up to 15. No matter what, you're going to grow muscle, whether you're lifting heavy with lower reps or lighter with a lot of reps. But you know what? Just jam with me for a minute. Feel the vibe. Just feel the vibe with me. Enjoy this. Enjoy this moment. Let's be here together. It is going to be very important that you stick within 6 to 12. It is optimal. There have been studies. That's why these averages and numbers are out there for you to utilize. Try to fail or go to near failure within that, right? So push yourself within those rep ranges where you nearly fail at most 12 reps, where you nearly fail at least within 6 reps. If you fail before that's too heavy or your tempo's off or something else is off. Keep a nice slow controlled tempo. Make sure that you are, you know, just just do the workout and be intentional about it. Don't just go in there and lift a couple things and be like, yeah, I got a good pump. It's not about the pump. It's not about the pump. Get over it. Seriously. It's not about the pump. Read something. I don't know. I need to read more. I'm not just calling you out. I'm calling myself out. So, variation lifts, tempo, rep ranges, definitely on intensity. Not too much volume, but really good intensity selection. And again, don't neglect the other heads of the delt. In other words, you're just going to look weird. You're going to look lopsided, front to back or to the side, medial to lateral. I don't know. Quick question though. Let's take a little detour. Take a little detour here. Just come with me. Come with me while I'm doing dips. And just answer this simple question. Let's just take a little break from all the scientific banter. Let's just take a little moment away from this crazy world. Just talk to me for a minute, okay? Okay. All right. All right. Are you with me? Are you here? Okay. I'm out. All right. All right. All right. Listen. Listen. What's your favorite playlist? What's your favorite like go-to lifting gym song, or artist or band or anything like that? Very curious. Love hearing new music, and I love hearing different people's selections because sometimes you learn about an absolute new banger of a song that you absolutely love, and sometimes you get told about a song that you haven't heard in a real long time that just starts hitting real good in the gym. So, I just want to know. I just want to know. Just tell me. Just tell me. All right, back to the sciencey stuff. Now that we had a nice little lunch break there, moral of the story for the ending of everything that I want to cover is there's a lot of resources out there when it comes to just absolutely everything that we need to focus on. I mean, I wasn't this big a year ago, and I'm not huge. Don't get me wrong, I'm not huge at all. And I have a lot of weak points when it comes to anything in particular, especially when it comes to bodybuilding and overall physique. But I don't chase physique. I am chasing strength and power. And as of recording the voiceover for this video, I've switched my routine completely, which will be the next video, if not the video after that. Now I'm working on more athletic performance, functional to boxing. Definitely committing to the bit now on that one, and I'm going to stick to it. But I'm not chasing physique, but chasing performance has really built up a lot of my musculature, my soft tissue. And it's just because I'm worrying about focusing on technique, activation, form, intensity, and just I'm being very, very intentional with my workouts. I'm not just trying to get by. I'm not just trying to slip through. I am very, very intentional, and I want to nearly fail, if not fail, within my proper rep ranges with whatever I'm trying to do, whether it's power, athletic movement, aerobic conditioning, absolute strength, speed, strength, whatever I'm trying to do. I'm trying to fail within those rep ranges, and I still do a couple things that are very intentional for hypertrophy just because I know some body parts and some muscles are lacking and I need more size for more recruitment. And sometimes I just want a little blend of neuromuscular activation as well as a little extra volume to make sure I'm really working them. And here's a fun little one for physique, since we're talking about growing muscles and pushing muscles, is plate press. Anything where you can really squish something together, and technically the thinner it is, the more activation and better range that you're going to be in for really activating and working the inner portion of the muscle fibers of the chest because you can bias where the tension is. And this is something I used to do all the time. Seriously, do it. Don't ask questions. Just do it. It's not bro science. Even though I believed that for a little bit after I'd done it for a few years and I gave it up. Okay, we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to talk about how it works because it's nice and it feels phenomenal, especially after a nice push day. It's like a really fun burnout to help promote uh, blood flow, get a little bit of a pump, promote recovery, and just start feeling better. So I just want to thank you for being here with the video, with me, with a workout. Big heart to all of you. Big love. The beast. Not really. That's Eddie Hall's thing, not mine. Show me some love down below. You know the buttons. It's free. Just takes you half a second. So stay growing and stay small and of course stay silly. And I will see you all in the next video. Till then, later. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. I'm dancing. I'm dancing. Anyway, later. Thanks for being here. Um, Maybe I'll just put some music or something at the back here. Kind of forgot that I was recording. I just started putting more stuff away. This is awkward. I don't know. Thanks for being here. I hope to see you in future videos. If there's something you want to see or learn about, let me know. I enjoy helping people and answering questions. Love interacting with the audience. And I enjoy doing videos. I enjoy doing content. It's fun for me. So just, don't be afraid to say a little something. Come on. This is a community. Let's grow together. Thanks for being here. What are you still doing here? I thought you would go. Bye. Get out of here.